Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight we're back at the WWF, and it's SummerSlam 1989. Feel the heat. It's a little bit of heat coming on this thing. So anyways, we're going back to August 28th, 1989. We're in front of like 20,000 fans, and we're at the Meadowlands Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alright. And yeah, the main event. Macho Man Randy Savage and the Human Wrecking Machine Zeus with Sensational Sherri in their corner going up against Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Hulk Hogan with Miss Elizabeth in their corner. So yeah, this is one of those. This is one of the few I did not own as a kid. So I think I've only seen this maybe once before, and yeah, didn't remember a whole lot of them. I knew the results by fucking heart, but I didn't quite remember a lot of the stuff that happened in the match. But so yeah, it was kind of a fun walk down memory lane. Let's get into it. First, the build-up to this match. All right, so we all remember WrestleMania 5. The Mega Powers fucking exploded. Insane. Yeah, after that, they were hardcore promoting No Holds Barred, that awesome Academy Award winning film. Yeah, I mean, it made millions and millions of dollars worldwide. It was something else. It was truly a piece of cinematic history. And anyways, in the movie, Hogan plays a character named Rip, and Tom Tiny Lister Jr. plays Zeus. And in the movie, Rip defeats Zeus. And apparently, Zeus wasn't happy that he was not only second billed during the movie, because you know it's Hogan, it's WWF. He's not happy about that. He also wasn't happy that he lost in the movie. Like that's a great fucking that's fucking awesome. That really is. Like this is '89. Like I would love to see like Batman do something like that where Jack Nicholson's like, I'm gonna fucking take out Michael Keaton because he beat me in the movie. I want my revenge. That's what we got here essentially. So anyways, on an episode of Saturday Night's Main Event, and I remember seeing this, world title match, Hogan against Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man's in the ring, steel cage match. And before Hogan comes out, there's Zeus standing guard between Hogan in the doorway, and of course Zeus just beats the shit out of Hogan. A few weeks later, Brutus Beefcake takes on Macho Man Randy Savage. And during this match, Zeus comes out again, and this time he destroys Brutus Beefcake. Because it's well known that Beefcake and Hogan are friends. Like, they're best friends. It was known back then. So, Hogan comes out to the rescue. However, Savage is waiting for him. A couple chair shots later, Hogan's laid out. So, Zeus and Savage get the better of him, and this match was made right here. For the match itself, let's get to that. Initially, I guess it was like everybody's like trying to figure out, who was Miss Elizabeth going to be in their corner or not. They were making suggestions that she was going to be there, or whatever the case may be, and it turns out she was. She's in their corner. Now, this match right here doesn't quite have the feel of SummerSlam 1988. 88 had a big match feel to me. Now this has a, don't get me wrong, I truly think this is a pay-per-view quality main event. It is. Just not the level of the 88 SummerSlam. That's all I'm saying. Hogan, and in that match, all four of those guys, we're talking about Andre, DiBiase, Savage, and Hogan, they all felt like they were all main eventers. Here, it feels like you got two main eventers, Hogan and Savage. You got a special attraction in Zeus. Like, I wouldn't call him a main eventer at all, in any sense, but he is a main attraction. A special attraction, whatever you want to call it. He's an oddity. He's like Mr. T, sort of, from WrestleMania 1. But Beefcake, I'm sorry, he was never a main eventer to me. I have never bought it. Like, to me, I was always surprised he never won the IC title. And I know everybody's like, well, you had to be a good wrestler to get that, and Bruce can't wrestle. I like Beefcake. I was a fan. I'm speaking more from when I was a kid, I can watch his match now and be like, yeah, he's not technically sound or whatever, but I didn't care. And even now I'm watching it, he's entertaining, I think. I think he's alright in there. Now I'm speaking strictly his WWF run. That first run, that's it. Once again, when he went to WCW, I didn't see any of that shit. When he went through like 50 fucking gimmicks in like a day, I didn't see any of that. In fact, the only gimmick I actually remember watching was when he was the Disciple, and I didn't know it was him. Like, I literally didn't know that was Beefcake until like an episode when Piper, like, you know, bombshells it. He's just like, Seth Leslie, he's Bruce Beefcake. I was like, oh shit, really? And even now I watch it, I'm like, that's not even him. Like, it doesn't look nothing like him. That beard just insane. Anyways, so yeah, Beefcake just seems kind of like the odd man out here. But whatever, it is what it is. So we're out here, and of course the match begins, and it starts. You know, Zeus, Devo has like 3 moves. Like literally, he can choke you, he can club you, or he can give you a bear hug. That's it. That is his entire arsenal. And it's unfortunate because, dude, his size, his look, like, he could, I mean, if he just had the skills, I think he'd make a decent heel. Like, seriously, he would make it, because I mean, I truly think he had the charisma. In my opinion, the storyline was fucking retarded. I mean, the whole, you know, he's pissed, whatever. The fact that he was like this unstoppable monster just yelling gibberish and shit, it's like, well, how did he remember his lines and shit? Like, I don't know. And I'm not sure if he's done anything of note before the Holds Bar or after, you know, during this segment, like during '89. But just like, it's just a bad say. It's a bad fucking storyline. But he has the look. And, you know, Hogan carried it for him. I mean, him and Beefcake both did. They did their best to make him look good. Now, I mean, it was hard, once again, when he has 3 moves. It's hard to, you know, but, you know, no-selling Hogan, which was pretty crazy at the time, because not even Andre no-sold Hogan. Like, dude, Hogan would punch Andre, and that'd stagger his ass. But, dude, like, Zeus is just like, nope, not a goddamn thing. Clothesline, like, Hogan would run at him full speed and just fall down. Like, Zeus is just like, you ain't gonna stop me. So, yeah, but once again, when they, basically Hogan and Hogan and the BK would carry Zeus's portion, but then, of course, he would tag out, and Savage would, you know, it was, majority of the time it was Savage in there. But I was really surprised how many times Zeus got in there. Like, seriously, I want to say Zeus was in this match more than Andre was in his match last year. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but it felt like Zeus was in there a lot more than I really expected him to be. Anyway, so, you know, for the most part, it's just Hogan and Beefcake getting their ass handed to him by Zeus. And it seemed like anytime they did get some upper hand, it was against Savage, but then quickly go back to Savage and Zeus, you know. So, the end comes, at one point, I guess before the end, I should say, Sherri, you know, throws, I remember she hits him or she throws it into Savage, and Savage, anyways, Sherri's purse apparently has like a big brick or a lead bar, even though no one is actually like struggling to carry it. Like, her and Elizabeth both held this purse, and apparently it was light enough for them to hold it, but whenever you clock somebody with it, it was just fucking damaging as hell. So, it was established early on that, yeah, there's something in that purse. Well, at one point, Sherri tries to get involved, and Elizabeth flips her into the ring. They roll outside, and of course she chases around. Well, in the ring, while the referee's trying to get all this shit, you know, straightened out, Hogan finally is able to, like, you know, stagger Zeus and drop him to his knees. Which, I'm not gonna lie, when you watch, it's not quite as impressive as whenever he knocks Andre off his feet for the first time. Like, when that happened, you're like, holy shit. I think the fact that it is Andre, like, Andre is massive. Like, that's an accomplishment. Zeus is much bigger than Hogan. Like, yeah, he's taller than him, but he's not quite. I mean, he's, don't get me wrong, compared to Savage and even Beefcake, yeah, he's got some bulk to him, but not to Hogan. Like, Hogan, and of course, Hogan does try to pick him up. Doesn't get him picked up all the way. I've never just, like, lifting off the couple inches, and of course Zeus would bat him down. Well, here he staggers him and gets him on his knee. Well, that's when Hogan notices the purse. He picks it up. In true heel form, he just trashes Zeus right in the fucking head with it. Picks him up, body slams him, leg drop, over. Like, you know, you ain't gonna get up from body slam leg drop combo. It just ain't gonna happen. So, yeah. After the match, Sherri gets trapped in there, and I guess Savage is out, Zeus is still out, and Beefcake would proceed to, or after, it was great, dude. Jesse Ventura's commentary was great during his segment. He's like, look, he's hitting a woman, he's striking a woman. He gives her the atomic drop and knocks her out apparently with that. And then Beefcake and Miss Elizabeth would go ahead and start cutting her hair. Now her hair was in a ridiculous bun, and it had like clearly what was probably extensions, like because that ponytail was retarded long. I don't remember her hair ever being that long at all, and it was like bun with a ponytail, which meant like the hair is even longer than the ponytail, because of the bun. But anyways, it was in a way it was wrapped up. It was like in segments, so it's like cut here. Don't make sure you don't cut anywhere else. But they ended up cutting her hair off, and then that was that. And then we get Hogan celebrating because it's Hogan in the ring. So boom. Yeah. So that was the match. My overall thoughts. It's really weird because you gotta believe me, I've always been more WWF than NWA/WCW. Just always have been. And I'm telling you, like the year of '89, man, it was fucking NWA. Like seriously, I've yet to see any WWF. Once again, I didn't watch Wrestle War all the way through. I just saw the main event, which was very lackluster. But I just know the pre-match or the mid card had to make up for it. So yeah. Like I said, I'm just really shocked that like the last few main events, when you compare them, you compare Chi-Town Rumble with WrestleMania 5. I went Chi-Town Rumble, and then when you compare the main event of Great American Bash with SummerSlam, I gotta go Great American Bash. Like that was just so fucking awesome. Now I'm not saying this match is bad. It's not a technical masterpiece that Flair Steamboat provided, but it was entertaining. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I'm watching this. It just because when you hear stories now, and I don't want to start bringing up bad stuff. I'm going to. You hear stories of how Savage was super fucking jealous of Elizabeth, but then you hear Hogan's promo before the match talking about how their guest managers had her sexy legs wrapped around him, and they were riding on their Harley. She found a real man. And you're just like, dude, this gotta be tearing Savage up. Like I know it's all work, but still, come on. Like if he was that, and then just to have her out there, celebrating with them, and I don't know. I just feel like that was probably eating up Savage pretty hardcore there. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even do the fallout, did I? I went straight to what I thought of it. Sorry. The fallout from this. At this point now, DiBiase is trying to come back into the main event picture. He's challenging, Hogan, going after the title. And of course, he actually gets to, buys the services of Zeus, to start, bringing out the ringside with him. This would lead to Survivor Series 1989, and it was Hogan's team against Ted DiBiase's team, which had Zeus on it. Of course, Hogan would win sole survivor of his match, obviously. Around this time, also, Savage would become Macho King instead of Macho Man, and at Survivor Series, he led his team against Hacksaw Jim Duggan's team. And I think like 3 of the 4 on Savage's team went on to win, including Savage. So, and then Beefcake would team up with Dusty Rhodes, as Dusty Rhodes led his team up against who the fuck did Rhodes fight? I don't even remember, to be honest with you. Isn't that sad? I'm drawing a blank. They fought somebody. And I remember, but I do remember the sole survivors was Dusty Rhodes and Beefcake. So, yeah. So that was those right there. So, and then of course the rematch would happen shortly after that, because we would have the No Holds Barred pay-per-view. Because clearly I don't even know why I had a pay-per-view, because shit, everybody watched it in theaters. It drew billions of dollars. But in case you didn't, you get to see the rematch, you get to see the movie, and then the rematch of SummerSlam. But this time it was all in a steel cage. So this match in a steel cage. But we'll talk more about that at a different date. So, but yeah, back to what I thought about this match. Like I said, it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Just compared to NWA at the time, like I say, I'm digging NWA a little better at this point. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going back. I'm a WWF guy through and through, but I'm just saying from a wrestling standpoint, I'm happier with the NWA right now. But then again, they were always more wrestling than entertainment, and WWF was always more entertainment than wrestling. So yeah, that's what we're seeing right here. So, and we're just so happens the wrestling's beating out the entertainment. Not always that way, but in this case it is. So let me know, guys, what did you guys think about this match? Let me know in the comment section down below. And guys, thank you for watching. Tune in next week. Next Friday, we're going to be hitting up, not necessarily my favorite pay-per-view, but definitely my favorite pay-per-view title, Halloween Havoc. Yeah. Why didn't WWF pick, or WWE now, sorry, bring this back? Like, seriously. Of course, Raw does fall on Halloween this year. Maybe they're going to just pick an entire, it's going to be Monday Night Halloween Havoc or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, so that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.